Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to create your first prototype in Figma. So I'm going to use a previous design I did like this here to show you how to do that. Now, prototyping is how we turn our static design into interactive experiences. It helps you test user flows, transitions, and how your app will actually feel. So let's get into it. So I'm going to delink this guys here. I'm going to remove all of this and then I'll show you what prototyping is. All right. Okay. So let's start. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to link the cards here and the various frames here to the other ones. So I'm going to start with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the home here, and then I'm going to click on this card here, as you can see here. All right, I'm going to click on it. Then when I click on it, I'll go to the right panel here and move to prototype. And then you see that when I come back here, there's a plus sign over here. So I'm going to click on that and hold on the mouse. That's my right. And then link it to this frame. What I am trying to do here is that if I click on this particular food here, it has to link to this, screen here. That is what I'm trying to do. All right. So, and then when I link, then there's an interaction. So I'm going to change this on tap. I'm going to leave it on tap because when I tap it, I want it to move here. And then on animation, I'm going to send it to smart animate so that it can add some smooth, transitions whenever I tap on this and it links to this, frame here. Then what I'm going to do here also is that I'm going to go to search recipe since we have the search, screen over here. So I'm going to click on it and then hold on to the plus and then drag you to the search, screen over here. Also, it's on tap. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to put it on, smart animate. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this back arrow sign here so that when I click on it, it goes back to, the home screen. Since I'm coming from the home screen, so I'm going to click here and then send it back here to the home screen. I'm again going to leave it on tap and then I'm going to leave it on smart animate. I'm going to repeat the same for this over here. Okay, so when I click on it, it should go back to the home screen, this way. I'm going to still leave it on tap and then leave it on, smart animate. So I'm going to leave it like this. So when I click anywhere on this file, you can see that we have the various arrows that are linking from one screen to the other, whether it is the search or it is the the card, etc. So when you click on the file, this is how everything is going to link, showing that you have made some transitions or some prototype with your design. So I'm going to play. So I'm going to go to the right panel here, okay, and then I'll click on the play button here so we can see how the interactions go. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and then we're going to wait for it to load and let's see what we have here. So we are waiting for it to load and let's see. Okay, so basically this is the screen. We have our play button here that we clicked and it brought us to this screen. So when I click on search for recipes, you see that it took me to the to the search and filter screen. When I click the back arrow here, it brings me back to the home screen. The same way when I click on this particular food recipe here, it takes me to the recipe detail page, and then when I click back here, and then it sends me back to the home screen. Okay, so one thing I'm going to show you is also, let me go back here. So you can also go to the right panel here and then you go to share. All right, then you can basically copy the link, all right, and then you share it to your friends that want to view whatever you've done or to see the interactions. All right. Then you can also go back to where we were able to, do the interactions here. All right. And then you go and also share the prototype here. So you click on this button. All right. Then you can share the prototype. You can copy the link or you can invite them, and then you share it with them so that they can also feel how your interactions are with the various, screens. All right. So, and that's it. You just learn how to bring your designs to life with prototypes in Figma. If this helps, please like, subscribe, and share so more beginners can learn too. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.